United and the Facebook group called Saab 95 New Generation Owners Club. I'm with Jon here from ClearPlex Scandinavia, and he is doing the first step in putting on the windshield shield. What do you call it, Jon? What's the name of the product?
The product is ClearPlex. It's an American product to help to prevent damage on windscreens and windshields. It's a unique plastic protective film that takes care of all the stuff the roads give to the windscreen.
Yeah, most of you guys can also see information on ClearPlex international website as well as the Scandinavian websites, where you can find all sorts of information and movies of this product. So this is the first step now on my Saab 95 with that famous head-up display screen that's so rare to come by. So what Jon is doing now is doing a really thorough clean of the window, and will be more follow this and we will see all the steps required to do a professional work. Having that cleaned is using a stainless steel scraper to get an absolutely smooth and clear surface. Film, the plastic has been cut into the right width of the screen. It actually comes on a 100 feet 30-meter roll. That's where it came out of. So Jon is now doing a little cutting here to make it fit into the right size of the 95 windscreen. Just like in one of those food programs you see on television when things comes out of the oven. Well, now the plastic shield has been put on. It's been put on the windscreen, and Jon is now working out the bubbles, so to speak. So this is a meticulous job, and well, more to see soon. Well, so now it's time for the old classic heat gun to make the plastic just a little bigger, so it will nicely come around the corners of the, well, sort of well-curved windshield. Jon, would you say this is a medium or a very curved windshield?
It's quite a lot curved windshield. Harder than the most cars. So this will take some time, and probably about an hour to heat it up.
Okay, I will follow that and see. The heating goes on here, and what Jon is doing now is actually making the plastic screen into the curvature of the windscreen. So the protective coat on the inside is now on the inside of this coat. Wow! So, take it again from the beginning. Jeez. Well, so gradually the plastic screen is now coming into shape. It's a job that takes lots of skill and a good work with the scrape and the heat gun. So what Jon is doing now is basically making the curvature of the plastic screen, so it can be taken off the screen and the protective tape can come off, and that allows the adhesive on the actual plastic that's going to go on the screen to stick. Well, now the film has been formed and taken off the windscreen. So what's to do now is to have the screen really thoroughly cleaned to make it, well, it sits over here. It's been rolled up a little bit and awaiting the next step. No.
Yes. Now I'm gonna use a squeegee to clean the window and see if it's any dirt or small scratches and stuff on the windscreen. So just to make sure the windscreen is really clean, we use a squeegee to take away all the water.
Yeah, you can tell it's a squeegee. It's squeaking. It's squeaking. Yeah. So the film is on. I'm holding here in my hand. That's the protective plastic that sits behind. And Jon is now applying the film to the windscreen. And now it's for real. Now it's going to stick. And he's utilizing a heavy-duty plastic scraper, it looks like, and works from the middle out in a methodical way. And as you remember from what you've seen recently, the plastic film has been pre-formed with a heat gun, so it sort of follows the curvature of the windscreen. And it looks like that is exactly what it's doing. The sound is not coming from this. It's a neighbor that is doing something here. You don't know. Oh, glad that stopped. Well, the car is also going to be equipped with a Swedish product. It's called Safe Sight, and it's a strip that you put on the windshield that prolongs the life of your windshield wipers, and you'll see that being applied there pretty soon. So just hang on. So Jon is going to apply that, and it's going to be the same length as the windshield wiper blade. And also the protection plastic is now on the windshield. You can probably not see that because it's more or less invisible, but I can tell you it is there. So this product is called Safe Sight, and it will hopefully be it will be sold in the US as well as Sweden in the near future. So it's basically, maybe it's hard to see that, but it's transparent strips now that sits on the windshield. It's like 2 pairs of transparent strips. See if my autofocus can handle this. No, maybe not, maybe not. So at least the windshield is now protected, and we'll do some trials here for the next coming weeks and see how well it works in daylight and at night with the head-up display in mind, of course. So it's a tough, hard surface here that will dissipate the energy of wood chips, rock chips and things like that. That might otherwise damage the windshield. So this is it. We'll have more films on the head-up display are coming up. Well, the car is now back in my garage after having been to ClearPlex and got the windshield protection film applied. It's been quite alright. They said that this was one of the most complicated windscreens to put on a car, at least from their experience. It worked out pretty good. I actually managed to get a little rock chip on the way home from that. So you can see that here, if I can zoom that in. There it is. It's actually in between those white lines. There are two small black dots. Here you can see that. Hard to see on this, I guess. But there it is. And it just rubbed the surface of the plastic a little bit. As I said, it was quite a complicated curvature on this windscreen, and there is a little fault on the other side that I have marked up with some black tape. It was really hard to iron out the last wrinkles here in the corner, but we will use this screen during a trial period to figure out how well the head-up display will work in day and night. My experience now going home was that it worked just perfectly in sunshine. No glares, nothing spectacular at all. I've also treated the windscreen with a special solution that you should put on once a month to sort of will do the same just about as a Rain-X or Clearview would do to your regular windscreen. So let's hope that this will work and that I will never have to replace this windscreen that actually had been on the car for 34,000 Ks now, and knock on wood, I've been lucky. I haven't had any big cracks or just two minor chips, but they're not spectacular in any way. So this is it. See if I can see myself here. This works out a little bit like that. See if I can see myself. And okay, I'm upside down about it. Well, this is me, Jorgen. This is my garage, and this is the car, and this is the treatment that I got today for my windscreen.